John has a dream where he's trapped inside a huge haunted mansion filled with creepy mirrors everywhere. The ghost surrounds him and starts scaring. But just then, his friend Tom wakes him up.
Wake up, John! Wake up!
John wakes up, looking all panicked.
Seriously, why were you sweating so crazily? Man, I just had a terrible nightmare.
Tom reminds John that they need to leave for the cafe. A party is going on there. John quickly gets ready and heads to the cafe with Tom. John is having fun at the cafe party with his friends. Everyone's dancing to the music and sipping on their favorite drinks. Just then, a waiter comes over to John with a tray full of drinks.
No, thanks. I don't drink alcohol.
The waiter smiles and replying that there's no alcohol in any of these drinks. He can drink it safely.
Oh, in that case, sure, I'll have one.
But then John tells him he wants the coldest glass. Can you guess which glass had the coldest drink? Think carefully and tell me in the comments. Even though there is ice in all the glasses, if you look closely at the third glass, you can see water droplets on the glass. That means the third glass is the coldest one. The waiter gives John the third glass and walks away. John starts drinking it when he gets a phone call and he quickly rushes off on his bike. While driving through the forest road, he suddenly feels dizzy and loses control. He falls off his bike and faints. Someone secretly mixed a drug into John's drink earlier. That's why he felt dizzy and crashed his bike. When John finally gains consciousness, it's already midnight 12 a.m.
Oh no, how did I end up here?
John quickly tries to pick up his bike, but just then, he hears creepy sound of a wild animal howling nearby.
Oh God, I need to get out of here quickly or these wild animals will eat me alive.
John panically tries to start his bike, but it didn't start because when he fell, all the fuel leaked out. If the fuel leaked out, why don't we see it on the ground? Think carefully and tell me your answer in the comments. Fuel is a volatile liquid that it evaporated into the air, and so there was no fuel left on the ground. It was a dark night, and John was stuck in the middle of a lonely forest. He had no idea what to do next. John puts his bike under a tree suddenly when he spots a car coming down the road. John ran onto the road and started shouting.
Please stop! Please help me!
The driver stops the car and rolls down the window. But the moment John walks in closer, he immediately realizes something is wrong. How did John figure out that something was fishy? Think carefully and tell me your answer in the comments. Look closely at the driver. The position he is seating in has no steering wheel. The driver's seat is empty, so who's driving? That's when John got super scared.
Who are you?
Suddenly, the car driver burst out laughing and turns into a ghost. John gets so scared that he wets his pants. He screams and runs for his life, shouting,
Help! Somebody help me! Help! Somebody help!
Meanwhile, somewhere else in the same forest, Yash the Ghost Hunter was chilling on a hammock tied between two trees, waiting for a ghost to show up.
Man, I'm starving. Let's have some snack.
Yash pulls out a chocolate bar from his pocket and starts munching. Just then, he hears John's loud screams.
Help! Somebody help!
Oh, trouble's already.
Yash quickly grabs his bike and rushes toward John's scream. John was also sprinting, running toward Yash, screaming like crazy.
Please help me, sir. A ghost is chasing me.
Ghosts take flight when Yash, the ghost hunter, comes to fight.
Then, John takes Yash to the car where he had seen the ghost. But when they looked inside the car, there was no one there. Suddenly, Yash's special ghost detecting watch started beeping loudly. Yash looked around carefully, and he figures out exactly where the ghost is hiding. Can you guess where the ghost is hiding? Look closely at the car. There are 5 tires. How's that possible? This means the ghost is hiding as one of the tires.
Now it's gonna be fun.
Yash walks over to the tire and kicks it, and boom, the ghost pops out right away. Yash tries to catch the ghost with his gun, but the ghost picks up the tire and throws it at Yash. The tire hits Yash, and his clothes get dirty.
Ugh, you've put dirt all over my clothes.
Yash gets really angry. He quickly pulls out a fire bullet and throws it at the ghost. But the ghost is really clever. It breaks off a tree branch and hits the fire bullet with it, sending it off out of bounds.
What? He hid my fire bullet out of the boundary. A sixer.
Yash quickly grabs another fire bullet and throws it, but the ghost hits it again and quickly disappears. Yash chases after the ghost, but it's nowhere to be found. He keeps searching until he reaches a pond. Yash was feeling thirsty, so he starts drinking the water from the pond. While drinking, Yash realizes that the ghost is hiding inside the pond. Can you guess how Yash figured out the ghost was hiding in the water? Yash notices his shadow in the pond, but the colors of his clothes are completely different. How is that possible? Yash quickly takes out his gun to catch the ghost, but the ghost grabs Yash's foot and pulls him inside the water. Yash falls into the pond, and the ghost starts drowning him. Yash struggles to breathe, but somehow he presses a button on his special ghost hunting watch. Yash quickly climbs out of the pond, breathing heavily. Yash looks around, but the ghost is nowhere to be seen.
I can't understand. Is the ghost scared of me, or is it trying to scare me?
After this, Yash starts squeezing out the water from his wet clothes when suddenly, John runs up to him.
Sir, I just saw the ghost behind some bushes.
But as soon as Yash sees John, he realizes this isn't the real John. Can you figure out how Yash knew this wasn't the real John? Yash's shadow is forming on the left side, while John's shadow is on the right. How is that possible? Their shadows should be in the same direction. This means he is not John, it's the ghost. Before Yash can catch the ghost pushes Yash hard and disappears.
This ghost is making my life miserable.
Yash checks his watch, but it's filled with water, so when the ghost turned into John, the watch's alarm didn't go off.
The water got inside. I'll need to modify this watch.
Since the ghost is still avoiding him, Yash comes up with a plan to catch it. He heads back to where his bike was, but John wasn't there anymore.
John, where are you?
Sir, I'm up in the tree.
Yash looks around but can't spot John. Finally, Yash figures out which tree John is hiding in. Can you guess which tree John climbed? Look carefully. There are dry leaves under all the trees, but under one tree, there are lots of green leaves. That means John must have climbed that tree, and while climbing, the green leaves probably broke and fell off. Yash comes near the tree with green leaves, and sure enough, John was sitting on top.
John, come down quickly. I need your help.
No, sir, I won't come down. The ghost will kill me.
Yash convinces John, and finally, he climbs down the tree.
Sir, what should we do now? God knows when that wandering spirit will attack again.
Don't worry, whether it's a wandering ghost or rising EMI. I track everything down. Shantramala.
Sir.
I can sense the ghost. It's somewhere around here.
Did you call me, Yash? I'm just right behind you.
Finally, I've been waiting for you. Chandra Shakti.
Yash quickly pulls out his gun and grabs him.
Sir, you totally nailed it.
I am always amazing, and this was just my daily chores. Also, I found another ghost for the experiment.